Okay, I'm ready.
Oh, there's big dogs in that area. We have bear spray. I'm gonna take it out.
Chopstick. What a skill.
Okay, so if a Rottweiler pit bull goes on her neck, they're gonna have her in the neck, right? But it takes time for them to rag her. Set that shit down. Stab it down.
Like that?
Yeah. You know I'm Haitian.
What does it mean, Haitian?
We savage sometimes. We don't play.
Did you know I'm actually recording this one?
Oh shit.
All of a sudden, just random BS talking.
Yeah, we don't play that.
Let's go. All right. Mimi's not waiting.
She has her days.
Mimi, sit down.
Mimi, sit now.
Above. Okay, let's go.
Not too far. Carrying like a dumbbell. Till 5 p.m. So, okay, private property. The most dangerous area for a dog is always dog park.
Welcome back to my channel, guys. This is the peak week. Finally, competition is almost here. So, yeah, peak week means last week before competition. So everything is going to be a little bit changed. Water intaking, food amount, and also working out schedule is going to be a little bit changes. It's a family walking time. It is a Sunday. So this is called the Beachlands. They are still developing this area. So nothing is just like fancy here, but it's pretty good to walk to the beach side. So I'm gonna show you guys how it looks like. They are still under construction, so it's nothing fancy here, but it's very family-oriented places. So we have already family over there just having a good breakfast with this gray, beautiful weather, and some young people over there playing their volleyball over there. It's so beautiful, and they turn on the music. It looks like a little bit of California lifestyle, but weather is completely different. So if we go that way, we're gonna go a little bit of beach side. So let's go. Funny, I didn't know it. We can drive actually to there. You're talking about tsunami right now?
I'm in risk management. You remember I used to work in insurance for a very long time.
But right now?
Doesn't matter. You always gotta be ready to stay ready. Don't ever think nothing could happen at any time. Right now it could be beautiful as hell, and then you never know. If there's a tsunami or the sirens, you gonna run up and drive your car. Imagine you're up here. That's chaos.
All of a sudden. Wow, okay. Makes sense. But you guys can see that this is very peaceful here.
Okay, this is the thing. I know some people think like, oh yeah, it's gonna be better to drive from here, but then you gotta remember you're escaping the waves. So if the wave comes like really big, it's better to run to higher ground than to stay here and drive off. It's gonna take too much time. You don't have time. So it's better to be on higher ground, and then you run and you drive off. Bye. You're better.
Okay, makes sense. Okay, I'm not going to argue. Listen to the wife say, Mimi, that way. Yeah, I'm here.
I know.
Mimi, go.
She's looking for you. I don't know.
So this is the beachland. So it's completely next to the beach.
Hey guys. So I'm popping in right now to give you guys like really good tips. I got it from my friend Katie. Shout out to Katie for that. Bowie's mama. So these bags are really good for when you have to pick up your dog poop outside. Because this is the one our apartment building gives us. They have free doggy bags, but notice the difference in quality, right? So
it's not the same bag?
No, it's not. Notice this one is thinner. not really good quality. This one's thicker.
Okay.
So it can pick up really good poop. Because I know some people, they don't like to use the thin ones because it's too thin. You could probably get your hand stuck in some poop. It's like really gross, right?
Okay.
So personally speaking, I only use this if we're like in front of our apartment and I could just pick it up quickly and there's a garbage close by. But if you have to walk a long distance, if you're like, you know, traveling across somewhere, these are really thick and durable. Notice the durability versus this. Look at this. This like a grocery, you know, the meat bags. This is the same material, but this is thick, and you pick it up with no problem. Like, it's not gonna take long. So y'all gonna watch me pick up some poop right now. So here we go. So I flip it like this, and here, 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 done. No mess. Very thick. Wrap it up. I gotta get some sanitizer. Put it in the trash. I'm done. Bye. All right, I'll be back.
Mimi, calm down, calm down, calm down, calm down. Uh-oh, someone did it this way. It's not good. So we still working on it about this kind of responsibility. Is too much. There's not always good people here. So even if we are living in the good country, still there's not good people over there to take a responsibility. There's always like something we can avoid it. But just as long as we can keep our responsibility well, then I think we are okay, right?
That's right.
Yeah. So no matter what people doing it, yeah, we're gonna keep our own responsibility. What Jesus guide us.
Exactly.
It's a Sunday. That's why I say Jesus.
Yeah, that's right. We're a family that prays together and stays.
Here we go. Here we go. Another people here. So it's too much.
Yeah,
it's too much. You guys gonna share something about your experiences? Like this is regularly happening in another city. Maybe you can talk.
100% it happens in other cities. I can guarantee that.
Yeah.
I mean, when I used to live in Montreal, there was a park behind my uncle's house when I lived with him for a little bit. And when there was snow, what people would do was like, you know, because it's icy and snowy, so they would put like their dog poop, it would be covered by snow.
Oh, that's horrible.
And then once the snow would thaw, like around this time, it's disgusting. That park was so gross. I never walked in there.
So snow is gonna melt, and then that poop is gonna mix up together.
Exactly. It was in Saint Michel. So when the thing is, there's a subway right there, and if you cut across the park, it's gonna save you time because then you could just cut across. But I couldn't, so I had to go all the way around to go to the subway because I'm not stepping on dog poop before I go to work.
Yeah.
Or to school because I was in school at the time.
That's too much.
So, but irresponsible dog owners, that's been forever. Like it's always happened.
Yeah.
But we are not. So there's that. Anyway, get those bags, y'all. It's gonna save you so much time, and I find those bags to be so practical. And this is not sponsored. This is just me just telling you guys what I use.
Yeah. So okay, we're gonna walk that side. Already people just enjoying their time over there, so we're gonna go there too. She playing with the wave right now. She definitely scared about water, but in the same time, she wanna get in there. Whoa, 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 whoa! What a happy dog.
I would say, in my opinion, that Victoria is the most dog-friendliest city I've ever been to.
Victoria.
Yeah, Victoria, 100%, hands down. More than Vancouver, more than Toronto, more than Montreal. And the reason why is because there are a lot of places for you to take your dog and it's not expensive. So for example, we live 5 minutes away from the beach right here. How much of a drive? 2-minute drive? Maybe a 10-minute walk? 15, give or take, depending on your speed. In Toronto, I would have to drive to Woodbine Beach, which is the closest beach, depending on where you live.
It's not beach, actually.
I mean, it's just a lake, to be quite honest with you, right? So, because it's Lake Ontario, right?
Yeah.
We are living close to the ocean. So for me to drive to Woodbine Beach would be like a 30-minute drive, maybe more, with traffic. So with traffic, it's like probably almost an hour just to go to the beach. But the beach is always packed with people because it's the only beach within vicinity of where we live. Same thing with Montreal. If you want to go to the beach, you got to drive. But guess what? Everybody's going to go to that one beach because it's the only beach within the close vicinity of where you live. So then you have to drive far out to get some of the experiences that we get to live very close by, in close proximity to. So that's why I think it's better to live with a dog here, because you don't have to spend as much money and time to have, to get your dog to have fun.
So in the resort, if some family want to move to Canada and they have a dog, Victoria or even BC is the best province and city.
I can't say BC because I haven't lived in other cities.
I mean, yeah, so it's Victoria.
But personally speaking, Victoria is a really great city to live in because, yes, it can be. The thing with Victoria, the downside is it's very expensive, but then so is all the other cities, if you think about it. Less population. It depends on how you feel about being around people and density, right?
Yeah.
But like when you think about quality of life, you get way more quality of life paying the same price as you would in Toronto. So for example, if you live in, the rent prices are not much different. If you pay, for example, $2,000 for your apartment.
Me personally, I think the rent price is cheaper
It is cheaper here. Yeah, it's cheaper here because they got rid of Airbnbs here. So they made it very difficult to have multiple Airbnbs, and this is why the housing price dropped in Victoria. But it's still expensive. Canada's a very expensive country. So either way, you're still gonna spend money. So would you rather spend money and live in an urban, dense population with traffic, mad people, whole bunch of like chaos all the time, and no place of nature that you can actually walk to, like within reason, unless you live in a really nice area or unless you drive there? But then here in Victoria, everything is within, like, I mean, depending on where you live, but look at what's 5 minutes away from our house. I'm paying literally for the quality of life. So I would rather do that. And then we have bike trails, so you can bike to work if you want to on the Galloping Goose. You can take transit. Transit's not the best, I gotta admit. But then I would say Toronto has better transit, but then safety is a problem too, right?
Yeah.
So then you're pretty much exchanging quality of life. But your puppy can have a lot of really great experiences here that are like free. We just walked here and she got to go to the beach and she got to play. And it was only 5 minutes away from our house, so we didn't have to do much. I get to go home, I save time, and I can work on other things because I saved that time, right? Even with work, I work remotely. We have that here, and I think sometimes we take it for granted in Victoria because yes, it's expensive. Yes, there's a lot of downside to it because there are older people living here. It's not as vibrant as other cities, but quality of life is way up. So I feel more peaceful, calmer. It's just better to me, and it's way better for my mental health. So my mental health has actually gotten way better since living here because I'm surrounded by water and I'm surrounded by places and nature, and I don't have to, it's really accessible to get there. So I would say, as a tip, I don't know, even for people who don't live in Canada, if you live in a city where it's too dense, like a Seoul or like a New York City or, in California, maybe like a LA, consider living in a smaller city and you'll get a better quality of life. Yeah, way better quality of life. Like, how about you? Like, since you moved here, how do you feel?
Yeah, it's good. I love it here.
Yeah.
I even used to live in the countryside in Korea, but I'm still love here more than any kind of city I used to live. We used to live another small city in Korea. And
we did, in Chuncheon.
Even if it's a small city, it's a completely different vibe, right?
Yeah, Chuncheon. But I will say I love Chuncheon, but this is way better.
I mean, it's something
different.
Something completely different feeling.
Yeah, it's a different feeling. Yeah. Essentially, what I'm saying is that consider moving somewhere where the quality of life is better. Because if you're going to spend money, at least make it worthwhile, right?
Yeah.
So if I'm going to spend tons of money on rent, and if the housing situation is expensive no matter where I go in the country, especially in Canada, I might as well make it worthwhile. That's the point. So that's my TED talk for today. Or this morning.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Let's head out.
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go home. It's time to go home. Yeah, even while we are talking about our life in Victoria, young family just walk aside us and then with the dog, and then so eventually that dog poop on the sand. But instead of just picking their dog's poop is their responsibility. The one man started digging the sand and then started hiding the poop inside of the the sand, and then cover up the another sand together. So eventually, that family not even consider to take a responsibility about their dog's pup, and then they just naturally walk around and then just start to walk to the beach side. And then we was just next to them, and then they didn't even look at us. They didn't even care about us. I don't think they even feel something about responsibility. And then I actually about to say something like, "Hey, we have a bag. Do you need that bag?" But I about to say that, but just my wife say, "Yeah, don't bother them. It's okay." And then yeah, they didn't feel any guilty about their responsibility. So still, some families here and it's not good. It's eventually imagine that what if you just walk here because it's so beautiful, and then you just literally walk on the sand, and then you step under that, pooped dog pooped the sand, and then your mood is gonna be disappear, and then you're gonna feel that like, oh, this city is so irresponsibility. So as a as a as a family who living here, we always want to take a responsibility ourselves to just keep everything is just peaceful and beautiful with each other, right? But yeah, I just saw it. They are pretty young, and I don't know. It's just a little bit just frustrating. And I wish that if some people, if they don't know how to take a responsibility themselves about dog, then I actually think like they're not supposed to have a dog. But imagine that they want to have a dog is because the dog is friendly and beautiful and it's family friendly, and then you don't even know how to take a responsibility because you never educated that way. So yeah, I mean, whatever. Anyway, even if I'm just to say something like this, anyway, it's not going to change the world. It's always some people over there, like they just do whatever they want to do. So as long as I just keep to my responsibility, probably my direction is gonna make other family also happy together. So yeah, it was my talk. I'm gonna come back to my home and then see you guys at my gym. I'm sorry you guys wait too long time. I'm sorry, I'm here.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
Amy, your daddy is not coming back here. I hope you know that. So this is the last time we're coming here with that.
Oh, I mean,
I know
you
my-
talking about the
I know
situation?
my
Yeah.
husband. Once he sees something he doesn't like, we ain't never coming back again. It's over with. We gotta find.
I mean,
another
imagine that some family had that kind of the irresponsible behavior here. Then
For me,
I don't
it's like,
know.
okay, there's different levels, right? So Dom did want to say something to them or bring them a poop bag, but for me, it's not my responsibility. Like, you know you're doing something off. You could have asked us. We were right behind you. You could have been like, hey, like, I didn't even see them looking around like, oh, do you want to get a poop bag? Like, do you have mine? They see I have a dog. They could have asked me, hey, do you have a poop bag? No. And the thing with, approaching people, especially in these times, is you gotta know what you're, like, you gotta choose your battles wisely. Like, if it was something that was really serious, then I would say something, but it's, poop. It's like, I'm not gonna fight with people for poop. Like,
But this is still that behavior gonna make another people eventually make a mistake about step under that poop.
No, absolutely. But then again, like, they need to have park enforcement here. Like, that's their job to come here and to.
Oh yeah, not our job. Yeah, not our job.
I
Yeah.
don't get paid enough. Now, if I saw something happening, like something super serious happening, where I saw like a dog getting abused, then I would say something. I have to, like, right, as a human being. But like, some things, it's like, it's not worth the argument. You don't know these people's reactions. Some people can take it really well. Some people don't want to, and then you're gonna fight for no reason, right? Like,
Yeah.
but then you're gonna have to fight with that person, argue, waste energy. I don't have time for that on a Sunday morning. Like, people know what they're doing.
Oh, actually, it's a Sunday morning now. So
Do not be fooled. Many people know their behavior is bad. They know what they're doing is wrong, but they choose to do it anyways. And these are grown adults we're talking about. These are not children. So at the end of the day, it's not up to me to police what you're doing. There are people out here who get paid to do that. However, I'm just watching and I'm observing and I'm saying, okay, this is how they roll. I don't roll like that. And end of story is that we're not coming back here again. All right, y'all. So this is the first time you don't see us up here. Dom is not coming back. Enjoy the views of what happened.
no, I just say see you again.
No, see us again somewhere else. He ain't coming back. I'm just gonna let y'all.
Anyway, I enjoyed my time. So
There you go.
let's go home.
Keep going.
Today's my goal for workout is just getting pump on my muscle and then activated all the muscles properly for the competition. But that's it. I don't want to create the more any kind of the fatigue on my muscle. If I'm going to create the more fatigue on my body, it's going to cause the more body stresses, and then body stress going to connect to the water intention of my body. So this week for the last few days is best idea for working out is just reduce all the amount of the set and volume, and then just maintaining my exercise. You guys can see this one. It's pretty light to me, and then I'm just gonna have a little bit of group pump session. My goal today is going to be chest and shoulder and arm all together, and then tomorrow is going to be my back. Let's see how much I'm gonna make it today. But there is nothing going to be special something. So I hope you guys are gonna enjoy my today's session. But there's nothing something wrong about your goal to achieve some exercise direction. This direction is only for just prepare the competition. That's it. It is going to be a good session. That's it. One chest exercise done. This is not usual weight I used to do. It's pretty light for me. If there is some small opportunity to get injured, then today I'm just gonna avoid everything about it. Whoa. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. As you guys can see that 20 left, but it was a little bit easy way. Yeah, that's my purpose today. So nothing special today. Just having a good session. No injury. Making some good blood flow of my muscle. Activating my muscle. That's my purpose today. This machine is almost injury-free machine. As long as you just going super heavy with this machine, you are not going to have an injury at all. Actually, I don't know how some people build this machine, but yeah, literally, it's very safe. So that's why so many, ladies are doing this machine to build the side shoulder. As you guys can see that. There's no any kind of the heavy weight, just a nice smooth 15 laps. I'm happy that we have this machine so I can activate my shoulder, but in the same time no injury. That's the best way at this moment right now. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I used to do always Stairmaster for the bike cardio session, but I switched it to this CT bike machine because I have to reduce my fatigue on my body. That's my main key, that I can't give more some stress on my body, especially my leg, because on the stage mode, I have to just squeeze all of the muscle very regularly, especially leg. So it's best idea just making a little bit easy, like not too crazy cardio session for the last few days. So probably I'm just gonna stick to this machine, and maybe some treadmill, but not too fast at all, no incline at all, and then just chill a little bit. Literally just like a nice walking, and then I'm gonna enjoy my cardio session like 15 minutes, but no more than that. That's my goal. Just generally this week, everything is going to be very easy to reduce all the stress and fatigue on my body. Once I just go to Friday, which is right before competition day, I'm just gonna rest fully, no more any kind of the physical activity, and then I'm just gonna prepare mentally, physically to jump into the stages. So yeah, that's my session almost finished and almost done, and my journey is going to finish soon. But still, I'm just gonna go to the gym regularly, but probably I'm gonna have a little bit big break after competition, because for the last like 6 months, I'm dedicated so much to just push myself to handle everything well. Yeah, it's just worth it to just having a nice break with the family. And in the same time, the spring is coming here, so next week I'm not sure whether it's going to be great. It's still raining here and very gray every day. We say it's spring, but all of a sudden, I don't know why the Victoria is suddenly changed to the gray weather again. It feels like winter. It doesn't want to go away from here. So anyway, I hope we have a really nice weather next week, and then I'm gonna have a nice walk with Mimi and my wife. Maybe eat a little bit more outside, and then chill, and then just enjoy my time for celebrating my competition. So you guys are gonna enjoy that celebrating too. So yeah, I wish that we can have all together, just gathering together and eat and laugh together. That's my future goal, maybe. So anyway, thank you so much for watching my video. And last video I saw it, like so many people comment for me. I'm really appreciated your comment and support it. I'm so happy that I just can see people's reaction as a small YouTuber. Even if your sentence is nothing, and just like really show like hey, keep going or something like that, it really actually meaning a lot. So your small support is just creating a lot of encouraging this small YouTuber. So I want to say thank you so much for putting your effort to write down something comment for me, and also thank you so much for watching my video. And every time I'm trying to getting better and learning everything about what I just made a mistake from the last video. Every time getting better, and I hope many people are going to enjoy my video in the future, and you guys too. You guys are honestly, you guys are my loyal family, because even if I'm not there's nothing special in here, you guys stay and then watching my video together. So thank you so much. I'm really appreciate it. So what is the best way to give you guys a gift? Always create the more better content with a higher quality. That's something I want to make a future. Anyway, thank you so much, and see you guys in next video.